What is going on, you guys? Josh here, also known as Harry Tornado, coming at you with day 10 of the daily vlog. Now, here's what I do know. I know that this past Monday, I shipped out over 20 items, and all of them arrived safely at their destinations, except for 2 of them. These 2 have yet to be scanned in by the U.S. Postal Service, although I have video evidence that shows that they picked them up from my porch and put them in the truck. It has been 5 days since that, and they are still yet to be scanned in. So that's what we're going to be dealing with today. So we sold 10 items yesterday, and I just got all those pulled, packed, and shipped out. I didn't do the video today because I've just been dealing with a lot of other stuff. You'll get to hear about that later on in the video. But the very first thing we sold yesterday was this Bible. It was like a blue floral print, New King James Version. I got this at Goodwill for $1, and it sold for $12 free shipping. It went medium mail. It cost me about $3 to ship that out. Next up is this Huck fishing hat. Huck is a brand of fishing company. I think they make fishing clothing, kind of like Columbia PFG style stuff. This hat was like a stretchy one-size-fits-all. Got it at Salvation Army, I think, for $1.99, and it sold for $10 plus shipping. So this next item is pretty interesting. It's a new in-package Ralph Lauren tailor woven strip European decorative pillow sham. And it turns out pillow shams are kind of like regular pillowcases, only you're not allowed to use them, or that's what my wife tells me. The MSRP on this was $220. I have no idea who in their right mind would ever pay $220 for a fancy pillowcase, but whatevs. This was $6 on yellow tag clearance at TJ Maxx, and it sold for $40 plus shipping. The buyer was all in $48.85, so pretty good sale there. Next item we got going out is this Masters t-shirt. It is an adult small, which is not a great size. I would generally stick to just large and above. And I've had this listed for 7 or 8 months. It was just one of these random sales, and it sold for full asking price, $15 plus shipping. Next up is the Bass Pro Shops The Strike Xbox game with the fishing pole. I got it in my video game bundle 2 weeks ago or so. Accepted a best offer on this of $35 plus shipping, and this was a sale through the eBay Global Shipping Program. I'm not sure where it's going. I think Germany, if I remember correctly. So I'm sure they spent like $80 on this after the import tax and all that. They were all in $45.90 just domestically, like paying to ship it to Kentucky. So I'm sure they're about $70 or $80 all in. So definitely a pretty good sale there. I sold a Support Your Friends t-shirt to a viewer named Matt. He says, "Hey man, I've been watching your videos for months now, and you were actually the reason I got into reselling and where I have gotten a lot of knowledge. I'm grateful for you and what you bring to the community and wanted to buy this to support you. Thanks for all you do. I've been taking notes and will eventually start venturing into YouTube myself, so keep an eye out. Typhoon Explosion, aka Matt." Matt, thank you so much for the support, man. The shirts are taking a little bit longer than normal. They're on print on demand, so I don't actually have them to ship out. But the company should get out to you in about 2 weeks. So thanks so much for your support. I sold another Support Your Friends t-shirt to a viewer named Joe. He didn't send a message, but Joe, you the man. I appreciate it. Next item we sold is this men's thin blue line removable patch police hat. This sold to a viewer named Mike, and Mike says, "Thank you for the hat. My name is Michael, and I'm a huge fan of your channel. I'm currently in law enforcement in Northern Illinois, and reselling is my side hustle / hobby. I was watching an old video and saw you pick this hat up and just had to get it to support you. Thanks for the great content." Mike, thank you for the support. I paid $1, I think $1 even for this hat at Goodwill, like I said, like 10 months ago, and Mike paid $8 plus shipping. So thanks for the support, man. Also, thank you for your service. I sold another one of these sealed DVD, The Great Courses Religious Study DVD things. I found 3 of these at Goodwill a couple weeks ago, and I paid $2 each. This one sold for $20 plus shipping. The buyer was all in $25.46, and it went medium mail, so it only cost me like $3.40 or so to ship it out. And finally, I sold another Support Your Friends t-shirt. This one went out to Brent. And Brent says, "My wife and I watch all of your videos, and I started eBaying in mid-January, and I've done very well because of all the tips and tricks I learned from you and Rally Roots." Rally Roots, great channel. Check them out. Thank you very much for making awesome videos. Brent, thank you guys so much. I really hope you enjoy the shirts, and I appreciate the support. So here's what we got going on today. The other day, I received a message from my friend Chloe on Instagram. She goes by, "Oh no, it's Chloe12." And she had asked basically an eBay customer reached out to her and said that they checked the tracking information for the item that they had purchased, and nothing has been updated. It doesn't say that it's been received or in transit, or it doesn't give a delivery estimate or anything. And she asked me if I knew anything about that. I was like, well, that sucks. That's never happened to me, so I don't know what to tell you. And then the very next day, I had an eBay customer of mine reach out, the guy that bought that Callaway golf club last weekend, and he had asked if I'd shipped the club yet. I'm like, yeah, I've shipped it out Monday with all the other orders I shipped out. So I went to go check the tracking information for myself, and turns out it was not scanned in. It was not, it still says USPS awaits item or something like that. It wasn't scanned as received. There's no transit. It said delivery estimate was April 9th, and that was yesterday. And then I checked it again today, and it says delivery estimate is April 10th. So I don't know what's going on with it. So I went through all my other orders that went out on Monday. Monday is when like my normal mail lady isn't on her route. That's like the one day we have like the substitute or whatever. So they just screw everything up all the time, and I hate it. But I went to go check my other orders because I sent out like, I don't know, 25 or 30 things on Monday. Like, it was a big sales weekend for me. From what I could see, not only was everything scanned in on Monday, but almost everything had already been delivered by the time I checked yesterday, which was Thursday. So the golf club was never scanned in, and also the big box of chalk, the lady that spent $100 on the big box of chalk, that was not scanned in. I knew they took everything. I was home when they picked it up on Monday. I saw the lady come and grab everything, and just to make sure I wasn't going crazy, I reached out to my next door neighbor who has a ton of security cameras, and we were able to get a screenshot. I mean, he has a whole like video of her, but he sent me the screenshot of her leaving. I don't know if you can see that. I'll put it on the screen here, but it's a screenshot of her with, she's got the box of chalk in one hand and the golf club in the other hand. She's taking it and putting it in the truck. So I know for a fact she picked it up. She just didn't scan it in. All the other stuff, I think I had 2 IKEA bags, and then those 2 items that wouldn't fit in the IKEA bags. The whole other 2 IKEA bags were scanned in and delivered just fine by her. But then these 2 items haven't been scanned yet, and just nobody knows where they are. So I talked to my friend Joey Bada Bing 22, who is a mail carrier, and he says sometimes if they don't scan it in, it just shows up as delivered. Like they'll wait and scan it when it's actually delivered. So it goes from, USPS awaits item to delivered. But everything else I shipped out on Monday was supposed to be delivered yesterday. And neither the chalk nor the golf club has been delivered yet. So I'm stressed out, obviously. Like, I don't really care about the golf club. That was a $10 purchase, but the chalk was $100. And it has insurance on it because it's sent priority mail. But if they say that I never gave it to them, like if they don't have an acceptance scan on it, I don't think they're going to honor the insurance claim, even though I have video evidence that they picked it up from my porch and put it in the truck. It's a crazy world, you guys. So I'm going to talk to my normal mail carrier. She should be here in about 30, 45 minutes or so, and just tell her what's going on, see what she thinks I can do. Maybe she knows the person. I feel like she should know the person that runs her route on Mondays. I mean, it's a new person every week, but she should know the one that did it this past week. Maybe she can talk to her and see, I don't know, where the packages are. I don't know. So I went to Walmart yesterday to get a few more grocery items, and I decided to go to one that I have not been to in years. It's in a totally different part of town, and I went there because I was hoping that the puzzle section would be more plentiful than the one I had already been to, and I was right. I went yesterday, and I didn't even buy all the puzzles. These are just the ones that I ended up purchasing. I found another Disney Villains 2000 piece. That's like a $60 puzzle for sure. Found 2 more Disney Villains. Well, 3 more actually. These 2 are the same, and that one has like Ursula on it or something. The 2 in the middle ones I already had, so I didn't get those yesterday. I got a multi-pack, an 8-pack multi-pack, a 12-pack of animals. This Sam Park one, which I've seen a few people, I think maybe Bob Buys or Emily Con, somebody sold this one before. I think maybe it was Bob Buys. I'm not 100% sure. That's my creator shout out today. Bob, let me turn it on so you guys can see me better with the sunlight. Oh, gosh. Guys, my eyes suck so bad in the sunlight. So today's creator shout out is Bob Buys. She has a great channel. She's a relatively new content creator, but she's very good at it. She's actually a Twitch streamer, so she knows how to I guess, present herself on camera in a way that's like intriguing and makes it easier to watch her videos. She also keeps her videos short, which makes them even more watchable. So if you guys have not checked out her channel yet, go do so. I'll leave a link to her channel in the description of this video. She buys a lot of like antique glassware and things like that. So if you ever come across a lot of that and you need to know the values or anything like, I think she talked about Fire King dishes and Pyrex. That's not my forte, but if you ever have antique glasses or glassware or antique books or anything like that, shoot her a message on Instagram and I'm sure she'd be happy to help you out. I got some more of these Josephine Wall puzzles. I know these are both Josephine Wall because they say Josephine Wall, but I think these are Josephine Wall as well. I could be wrong, but who knows? Oh, these are the exact same thing. Okay, cool. So I'm probably going to lot these two together and make one listing quantity of 2 for those. These were interesting. There's 750 pieces, and I just thought they were an interesting pattern. I don't know if I'm going to lot all 3 of them together or sell them individually. I think these were like $8 a piece. All the small ones were like $7 to $8 a piece. The bigger, that was 13. This one was 12, I think. This one was only like 9. I think 9. This one was like 13, I believe. I've gotten a few of them listed already, but I'm going to finish listing these today. You definitely don't want to slack on listing. The worst thing you could do is buy a bunch of puzzles or sidewalk chalk or things that are selling right now and wait too long to list them before the market gets too saturated or everything goes back to normal and people just don't value puzzles and sidewalk chalk like they're doing right now. So I'm looking at yesterday's video, reading the top comments, and when I sort by top comments, the first one that comes up is Emily Conway's, and she says, like this if Baskin is a basket case. Also, who friggin' knew 2 months ago that I should have been hoarding puzzles and cat/tiger stuff? Man, the market is unpredictable. That's very true. However, I will say that Emily's comment only has 9 likes. So I don't know why when I sort by top comments, it's the number 1. But if you go down here a little bit, Profit Monsters, my man Drew, he has actually the most liked comment from yesterday. It says, pot shot, Josh sells hairspray lots. Pot shot, puzzle sales are really hot. Pot shot. Hashtag bandana life is all I got. Drew, you are a poet, good sir. I appreciate that comment, and you're correct. Hashtag bandana life is all I got. Yeah, my bandana is all I can depend on because I certainly can't depend on the U.S. Postal Service. Lots of other great comments on this video as well. It looks like you guys are having fun with it. I'm having fun with it, so we're going to keep this train going. So drop a comment on this video. The winner tomorrow will get a shout out. Whoever gets the top comment on today's video, I'll announce it tomorrow. So be creative, be funny. Top comment gets a shout out. So I should probably explain that if you have not seen the Netflix documentary Tiger King yet, you probably wouldn't have understood Emily's comment about like this if Baskin is a basket case. You wouldn't have understood who Carol Baskin is that I talked about yesterday, and you definitely wouldn't have understood why I called you guys cats and kittens in my video intro from like 5 or 6 days ago. So I'm not going to say I recommend that documentary because it's not very family friendly at all. A lot of cussing, but it is definitely crazy. Like that documentary is absolutely bonkers. So my mail lady just came. I was going to record our conversation, but I didn't want to be sleazy, So I basically told her the same thing I told you guys, exactly what happened. She said she would look into it, try to figure out who was on her route on Monday and ask them personally if they remember what they did with it. So at this point, I think all I can do is contact the buyers and maybe ask if they can wait a couple more days. Again, I feel bad because both of these items were supposed to be delivered yesterday. And as of today, I don't even know where they are. So luckily, both the buyers have been cool about it so far. They're not like panicking or getting really angry. So if I have to, I guess I'll just refund them. If we haven't located the package by next week or so, the next 4 or 5 days, I'll probably just refund them and just see what happens. It definitely sucks because both of them got sent priority and they have insurance, but until they are scanned by USPS, the insurance doesn't apply because they don't have any record of ever getting them, even though I have video evidence of them taking it off my porch. So I don't know. It's a little frustrating. What would you guys do in my situation? Let me know. Remember how I said earlier in the video that it's important for you to get your stuff listed now while it's still selling? I just sold 2 things that I listed literally 45 minutes ago. Sold these 2 Josephine Wall puzzles. I think it's So Unicorn and the Fairy. Yeah, sold these two. Paid $8. I think these were $8.87 at Walmart, something like that. And the lot of two sold for $49. Free shipping. Also, I listed this Connect that I got in my Xbox One bundle the other day. When I first looked at sold comps, they were like $69.99 free shipping or so. And then when I checked today, they were down to like $55 to $60. So, and there were a lot listed. The sell-through rate was really good. There were a lot of them listed. So I listed mine for $54.99 free shipping, and it sold in like 30 minutes. So again, chipping away at that Xbox One bundle. We sold the controller for, I think, $40, something like that. And then we sold the Kinect for $50. So paid $110 for everything. So we've already made back most of our money, and we still have two controllers and the actual Xbox. So I'm down to basically paying, what, like 20, 30 bucks for an Xbox One with two controllers. So in yesterday's trick shot with all the pots, somebody said that I need to reincorporate the golf club to make it more challenging. So I'm going to incorporate the golf club, but also take away a few pots, because I don't want to get, we still got 20 more days of the vlog. You know, we can't go too hard too fast. That's what she said. So today's shot is going to be with the golf club off the carpet, bouncing it off the wall, bouncing it off the pot, up into the air, and into the cup. Let's get it. Nope. Oh, that was close. Ooh. Oh, man. Woo! Did it, baby! Yeah! Thank you guys so much for watching. Ooh, lost my balance. Thank you guys so much for watching. You're the best. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.